Good morning. I am getting ready to make pineapple upside down cake jam. I've never done this before, but when I went to the produce stand last week, they had really good deals on pineapples. And so I got 2 pineapples, and this recipe calls for 2 pineapples, a jar of 16-ounce jar of maraschino cherries, 2.5 cups of brown sugar, 2.5 cups of white sugar, almond extract, a lemon, we're going to use the juice and the pulp, and 2 cups of water. That's it. And I already had the almond extract, so besides buying the pineapple, I already had everything else. Yeah, we love maraschino cherries. So I make pineapple upside down cake a lot. So making this jam is just something I think is gonna hopefully work out and be great. I'm imagining like putting it on like cupcakes, like filling a cupcake with it, hopefully, and maybe making a layer cake with the pineapple jam in between. So hopefully it turns out. We're gonna give this a try. So first thing is I am going to peel the pineapples. I'm actually gonna save the peelings and boil them down for a jelly recipe, and that will be on a separate video. So it just goes back to the day where like Depression era, you didn't waste anything. So I just found it intriguing that you can actually turn this into something good, and so we'll give that a try. But like I said, that will be a separate video. So let me get started cleaning these up. All right, so we chopped up the pineapple, finely chopped, added 2 cups of water, 2.5 cups of sugar, white sugar, 2.5 cups of brown sugar, and then 1 lemon juice and the pulp. I don't know. This recipe was confusing to me. It said 1 lemon pulp and juice thinly sliced. So I just juiced it really good and then pulled out the pulp and threw it in. So hopefully that works. The lemon is basically a natural form of pectin, and so that will help it gel. So now you cook it to a boiling point, and you cook it until it gets to the thickness you want, which could take 20, 30, 40 minutes, just depends how long it takes. So the recipe was not very specific on that point, but everything I read online basically said anywhere between 30 and 60 minutes. So let's get this started boiling. And you definitely want to stir it a lot because with all that sugar in it, you don't want it to burn. The maraschino cherries will be added at the end of the recipe, so go ahead and get them started right now. So you take the cherries, you drain the syrup, rinse them, and then chop them up. Don't throw the syrup away. You don't need it for this recipe, but if you like cherries, you like cherry syrup, and the juice can be used to like flavor sodas and stuff. So don't throw the juice away. Stick it in your fridge. If you can't think of a use for it, Google it. There's 20 million uses for that juice. So anyway, my husband got this chopped up for me, so it'll be ready when we're at that point. And right now we just have to wait for the jam to cook down. I ended up boiling for 45 minutes, stirring constantly. It's not completely thick, but it's pretty good. I'm just like, 45 minutes seems like a long time. And there's not much liquid left. So now the last part is you fold in the cherries and 1 teaspoon of the almond extract, taking it off the heat, and then spoon it in the jars. And then once you have your jars, got the mixture in the jars, put the lids on it, and you water bath can it for 15 minutes. So yeah, it thickened up nicely. I don't know. I usually use pectin, so I don't know what to expect. This recipe does not have any pectin in it, so hopefully it'll thicken up once it sets, or once it cooks and sits or whatever. So let me add the cherries and the almond extract. I did do a quick taste test because at this point, when you can it, this is what it's going to taste like. It's just kind of hot right now. It tastes really, really good. And it's darker than like regular pineapple jam, remember, because we put brown sugar in this, but I think it still looks good. It's just if you see videos and pictures of regular pineapple jam, it's bright yellow because you don't put brown sugar in that. But since this is pineapple upside down cake jam, it is definitely darker, but it tastes so good. I don't say it in every canning video, but remember to debubble it and then wipe the rims before you put the lid on, because if there's any food debris on the rim, it won't seal properly. I don't mention that always because that's just standard canning protocol, but definitely don't forget those steps. It looks pretty darn good. It's supposed to make 8 jars. We'll see. I'm on my second one so far. I filled 6 half-pint jars. The original recipe said it should fill 8 jars, but maybe her pineapples were bigger. I did cook the jam down 45 minutes. The original recipe I got this from did not specify how long to cook it, so there's several reasons why mine made less than the original recipe person. I can't think of her name off the top of my head, but I will definitely link her website down below, so you can check out her website and print out the recipe directly if you want, because so far I'm very impressed with this. That it tasted great. I definitely see myself making this again if I get really good deals on pineapples. So I'm going to lower this into the water bath. Once it starts boiling, then you water bath can it for 15 minutes. Good morning. It's been 24 hours since I canned this pineapple upside down cake jam. They all sealed perfectly. They all set very well. And now I'm going to label them, put the date on them, and put them in my canned goods pantry. I was gonna taste test it. I did taste it when I was putting it in the jars and it was excellent, but I still have a bunch of jelly in the fridge, so I don't want to open these until I'm out of jelly in the fridge. But I'm very excited about these, and I will definitely keep an eye out for more pineapples at a good price, because I kind of could definitely want more of these, and I feel like this would be a good present. I mentioned it to my sister and she's very excited. She loves pineapple upside down cake, so I think these are good gift giving stuff because it's pretty unique besides typical jam. So yeah, it was fun making, and I think I said earlier I will link the recipe down below from the website I found it from. And yeah, if you like pineapple, I think you should give these a try. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.